guys? T3 Media.
Through the media.
Welcome back to T3 Media Studios, entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. I'm your navigator, Nixon, and joining me on the rundown today is Chris Fagan.
Yeah, see, I always do that to people. I always try to make them nervous by saying, hey, guess what you're going to do today? You're going to do the intro. And they always go, no, why do I have to do it? I'm like, you'll be fine. And you knocked it out. See, there you go. And she even introduced herself as the navigator. Guys, welcome back to the rundown, guys. I'm going to let you know what that all means. We were joking about that earlier. We're going to go through a couple of topics to the week, some entertainment news. We're going to give some movie reviews. We're going to talk a little She-Hulk, a little Andor. We're going to talk about movie studios. We're going to give a little ranking, something we haven't done on the channel in a long time. And we're going to run those down today. So, like, on the rundown, guys, let me get my script out because sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. Guys, look, thank you again for joining us live at the studio. Look, we're going to be monitoring the live chat. I know we're a little bit late. I didn't put the link up in time, but if you happen to be catching this from the top, or if you're just catching it live, and if you're catching this or after the fact, I want you to remember this. Our showrunner, Nixon, will be monitoring the live chat for those of you who join us live, so keep those comments coming. Any questions, comments, theories you want to send us, she will be looking at those and navigating through those, and will interrupt the show and say, hey, Chris, I think we want to talk about this and that and the other. But before we get started, like I said, I want to remind you that we're going to talk about the latest trending topics. We're going to talk entertainment news. We're going to give you insight, rankings, and more. So if you have a list that you want to share with us on, I don't know, your top 10 favorite sex scenes in a Disney film. I don't care what it is. Send it to us. You can send that to us at mail@t3medias.com for a chance to get it on the show. You can also super chat it during the live stream, and that will guarantee that your list, your comment, or your question will be discussed live on the rundown. So send those in if you want, or you can just hit the like and subscribe button. We appreciate it. It does help us out. And let's get started on the rundown. But real quick, before we do that, I want to talk about a couple things first, real quick. So first, I want to get your attention to right here, our goals, as always. Our goal is to get 10 subscribers this week, 20 likes on this stream, and at least $50 at least on Super Chat. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to be paying for this stuff out of pocket. And I warn you guys, I'm hemorrhaging money. And I'm limping along to keep the show afloat. But I like doing it, so I will continue doing it as long as I can. But I want to be able to accommodate these guys that help me out on the show, Tabitha, our new navigator, Nixon, and everybody who helps us out on the run. I want to pay people what they're worth. I want to be able to pay people, but I can't. And I will try to do that, and I will do that out of pocket as soon as things start to pick up. But that's neither here nor there. These guys, they say they love to help me out. They're like, hey, I don't care about that, Chris. I want to just help out. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I want to pay you guys for what you're worth because you guys on this team are worth a hell of a lot, and I want to do something for you. So whether they like it or not, by hook or crook, Nixon, there's some cheddar coming your way. I'll figure it out. One way or the other, I'm going to figure it out. All right.
Well, I'm definitely cheesy, so.
What is that? I don't care. So, but that way I need to put some more cheddar in your pocket so you can be even cheesier.
Well, I'll take what I can get.
There you go. See, there you go. See, that's what I like to hear. Unlike Tabitha, she's like, no, you better not try to give me something for taking time out of my life to help you with your studio. Like, fuck that. No, I want to help. All right. That was.
But yeah, let's move along. We're on 6 minutes with this intro.
Yeah. Right? We're technically been going, so we're at the 5-minute mark right now from what I can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's move on. So like I said, guys, we're gonna go through a couple topics. But real quick, let's talk about. I want to recap some of the shows that we just saw this week. I'll start with you. I'll give you a chance to give us a little. What was it? It was Andor. You saw both. You saw both Andor and She-Hulk. But I haven't seen Andor, so can you help me out? Our navigator, can you help us out and give us a little recap of what happened with Andor?
Yeah, with Andor, I'm a little okay. I'm not so hot D with Andor, so you might have to help me with the names.
I will not be helping you with the names at all. I'm gonna have to pull something up to do that for you. I know Andor.
Well, Luthen, the guy who was flying with Andor, drops him off in like this remote.
Luthen.
Yeah, a remote planet, and he's kind of because Andor has to kind of hide for a while. He's still on the run, and he drops him off with a certain pack of people. There's like maybe about 5 or 6 of them, and they're in the middle of a mission. I'm still a little confused as to what their mission is exactly, but they're in the middle of a pretty serious mission, and I was a little thrown off because one of the girls is from Game of Thrones, and so I was like, oh, I recognize you.
Only because of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, there was 3 Game of Thrones actors in that episode. It threw me off. I'm like, these worlds are just meshing, like, confusing.
Actors jumping between HBO Max to Disney Plus. Huh?
Yeah, no. So he gets thrown in the middle of their mission. They're a little sketch about him, but they accept him, and they pretty much teach him, like, look, you're gonna have to be a part of us if you want to survive. And they have no idea who he is. He's not even Cassian. He's being Clem. And even Cassian doesn't even trust, or Andor doesn't trust being where he's at the moment. He's like, if I survive, if I make it, like, it was a little confusing, but I mean, for right now, he's still on the run.
So the whole episode was just him still being on the run and kind of figuring out. And it's interesting because let me go double screen here. Every 3 episodes is a new story arc. So this is the beginning of another arc. So I'm not surprised that you're saying that it was a little. I mean, like, not. I wouldn't say like the word forgettable or anything like that, or slow, but it's the top of almost like a new movie. And
yeah, it's all set up.
It's the first. It's the first act, and it's all set exact. So it's all set up. So I'm gonna check it out. But overall, did you, in comparison to where the story is going, the mood or anything like that, how do you think the show is going so far?
It picks up more than the last 3 episodes, and so now I'm more invested. Now I want to see where is it going to go.
Like in comparison to episode 1, how is episode 4? The beginning of that arc to me was very slow. It was hard to get through those first 2 episodes. Episode 3 I loved. How is episode 4 topping this new arc compared to episode 1?
There's more bulk. There's more mystery.
Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, so I can't wait to check that out. So we saw. I'll check out Andor a little bit later. We can't go into full details because I haven't seen it. And we're just something real quick to kind of discuss. We also checked out She-Hulk. Now, I'm gonna be on. Okay, you know me. You know that every week I've said, this is the funniest one. I think last week was the first time I said, I didn't say that this was the funniest one since the last one. That was the first time I said that. And I'm going to have to continue that trend, but I'm going to take it one step further. I didn't like this episode.
What? Really?
I was just okay with it. I laughed once. And it wasn't just because I was busy trying to do the show notes or anything like that. Now, spoilers for you guys that haven't seen it. I'm sorry, She-Hulk is a water cooler show. We're at the water cooler now. Okay. I know, all right, Navigator. I know you're new to the channel. You're helping us out. You say you like the rundown. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm sorry. I did not like this episode because it was so predictable. The last episode was kind of predictable too, but
Right.
we didn't get any. Well, no, I was about to lie. I was about to say we didn't get any attorney at law. No, she was representing Abomination as she was both Hulk and lawyer. So we actually did get She-Hulk attorney at law, just like we had She-Hulk attorney at law in that first fight in episode 1, when she got into that fight with Titania. So I like the fact that she was called in to check on Abomination because his his tracking device was malfunctioning and had to figure everything all out.
Yeah.
I was convinced that he was a part of this master plan to get her blood. I'm not so convinced anymore. I'm starting now to think that he is 100% what he's claiming to be. He's innocent, but the people, whether it's the leader or whoever's trying to get her blood, I think it's the leader. They're just infiltrating. They're infiltrating him. They're infiltrating her personal life. They're just infiltrating everything that they can to try to do whatever it takes to get at her. What do you think about that? What do you think about this episode?
Well, I don't know. I feel like he was the one who sent the text message at the end.
You think Abomination sent that text message?
Yeah.
No, the text message was from you mean the guy that she slept with that ghosted her.
Yeah, and then he sends a confirmation text message. You know that
to the Hulk,
got it.
a guy calls himself the Hulk King. I think the Hulk King is the leader. I don't think it's Abomination. I think it's leader. That's just me. It could be Abomination,
Okay.
but you think Abomination is the mastermind.
I didn't think that until just this moment right now. I don't know what you opened in my head, but you opened that theory. Now I think
he's totally innocent, and I think that whoever is been trying to get her blood has tried different scenarios. They've come at her in different ways. They tried straight up attacking her with the group of guys. They tried straight up attacking her. That didn't work. Then they got one of those guys that attacked her to go out on a date with her when she put her Tinder profile up. They infiltrated that last guy that was the guy who tried to get her blood. The guy that was wearing the mask, that was him. I'm sorry, that was him. And then they got another guy from that same group to infiltrate Abomination's little sanctuary spot. I think they brute force didn't work. They did some little co-op intelligence thing to try to learn about her abilities, and then they used another. They calculated we can put another person from that group who she fought against, and put him in that sanctuary where Abomination is, and just say that he's reformed and say he's sorry for what he's doing, and just get her guard. You notice that the whole conversation was her about getting her guard down. And yeah. I thought that when she turned into I thought they were going to jump her and take her blood. But it turns out they already got the sample because they infiltrated her dating life again at the wedding. They got the guy to pretend to be this kind of approach didn't work. Straight up a fight didn't work. Why don't we just get a guy to just be a nice guy and go after Jess and not She-Hulk? And then we can get her blood that way. And then that approach obviously worked. But my question is, when did he get her blood? Are we talking condom situation here? What do you think? And you're thinking about all kinds of scenarios now.
I have an answer, but
think about all those women who used to.
I want to answer that off camera.
Unless we're talking. Come on. I mean, even in her non-Hulk form, we're not gonna say he, quote unquote, was such a stallion that it. Is that where you're going? Is that what you're thinking?
I have that answer in my Les business notes.
Okay, all right,
Um,
we'll go. Okay, we'll talk off camera. We'll keep it PG for now. Where? How did he get that? He told the Hope King he got the sample, and I thought the sample that they
yeah,
needed was her blood. So maybe while she was
yeah.
sleeping, you think?
I
May-
think he just stole information. I don't think he got the blood.
What did the what did the text message? Didn't the text message say I got the sample?
Yeah, it was a syringe.
Yes.
It was blood,
So it indicated he got her blood.
and yeah,
He must have got it
I
while she was asleep.
he must have, right? Because she woke up like she was
On cloud nine.
out.
Look,
Yeah,
he
I
obviously
mean,
he obviously did what he was paid to do. They probably checked him out from head to toe. It was like I think you'll be able to put Jen in a happy space, quote unquote, to a point where you'll be able to get that blood sample easily while she sleeps. Just put her to sleep the way you know how to do, big fella.
I mean, it's been a minute, but I've been there.
We'll talk about that off camera. All right, let's move on. That's fine. I mean, like, look, everybody's familiar with even in the les business. 9 times out of 10, your first experience might be with a member of the opposite. And then you realize, and then maybe I don't know if that was the situation that you're probably was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think this is for me.
Oh yeah.
So she's like, I've been there. You know what? Before we go way off track, let's move on to the major.
Supposed to be on topic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my navigator.
Yeah, exactly. We're already 15 minutes in, and we're already way off track here. Let's go to the first main topic of the week. So, Navigator, what is our first topic?
Box office rankings.
Ooh. What you got here? So, first topic of the week is box office ranking, which I'm supposed to be reading. That's right, Chris. That's right, Chris. Get on track. All right, right now we're going to rank movie studios just as opinionated rankings by bodies of work, box office, and experience. We have a shared link via tiermaker.com. So if you want to send us your ranking, you can do that in the comment section, email, or by social media. Send us your rankings. I have it all set up in Tiermaker. So go find that link. I'll see if I can put that into the comments today and or later on after the streams if you want to send me your list. So we're gonna rank the movie studios. We're going to try to see how fast we can do that. So let me pull up this tier right here. Okay. So fair warning, guys. Some of these pictures are transparent. So when they go behind this black part of they kind of disappear. So I'm sorry about that in advance. So I'll try to fix that later, but I apologize in advance. But let's rank these out. I don't have time to go by. I'll do my best. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, so help me out. Where would you like to start? Let's start with 20th Century Fox. I mean, we're talking Avatar. I mean, I know they're technically owned by Disney now, but let's pretend they're still separate. It's the standalone 20th Century Fox, that studio. Their bodies of work. What movies from 20th Century Fox are you familiar with?
Off the top of my Deadpool.
Right, the
Avatar.
the X-Men franchise. We Avatar. Yeah, you're right. Ice Age. Let me see if I can pull up some more.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up their wiki page. Or no, I have their stuff up. So 20. Titanic, yeah, New Mutants, Underworld, movies like let me go for the top grossing.
The Simpsons
films.
movie.
Star Wars.
Home Alone.
We have the Star Wars franchise, Home Alone. We have the X-Men franchise, Alita Battle Angel, Prometheus, Kingsman, Minority Report, Die Hard. Where would you rank Fox Fight Club, they're one of my favorite movies. And they have some
Right.
stinkers in there too, like Fantastic Four. but
But they have Die Hard.
and they have the Die Hard franchise. Where would you, if you were to rank overall Fox's body of work, where would you put it? A, B, or C?
I'm gonna have to give them an A.
I was about to say that too. I would give them an A. Why? Because they knocked with Avatar alone. I'm not gonna just base this on just like box office, like money or anything, but the just Avatar alone, I think, and Die Hard, and the X-Men franchise kind of puts them in the A category. Moving on to, let's go to Bad Robot. So Bad Robot.
Bad Robot?
Yeah, I'm trying to remind myself of what Bad Robot movies that they did. I think that's J.J. Abrams. Yes. Bad Robot Productions. Let's see what movies that they've done.
The Fallout?
Cloverfield, the Star Trek franchise.
Star Wars? The Rise of the...
They might have helped with that. Yeah. With that. Overall, I don't know. I'm gonna say they're over. I mean, they got the Mission Impossible. They've helped with the Mission Impossible movies and things like that. So I'm just gonna base it on the fact that they did like Cloverfield, and what was the other one? They got Westworld under their belt. They've helped with Constantine 2, the Mission Impossible franchise. That's Paramount mostly. But what do you think? Where would you rank Bad Robot? I know where I'm going to say, but what about you?
It seems like they help out a lot.
Yeah, there's the...
I don't feel like they're a really strong standalone. I'm going to give them a C.
Boom. That's exactly what I was thinking. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. MGM. We're talking about James Bond now. We're talking one of the elite movie studios. Where would you put...
I don't even look it up. Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
A.
With Wizard of Oz alone, I'll agree with that. And we'll decide whether it goes before or after Fox. Blumhouse to me, I would personally say A, because they have been crushing it in horror. We're talking about what's that franchise? Saw and things like that. Almost every franchise that they've started and done, they have been crushing. Where would you put? What would you say, Blumhouse?
Absolutely A. A for sure.
A for sure. Columbia Pictures. Now I'm gonna have to pull up their body of work. Let me go to Wiki.
I know they like older movies.
Yeah,
right?
they're one of the staple. They're one of the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Columbia Pictures. Let me pull up their wiki page. Body of work includes, where's their filmography? Columbia.
They did Encanto. Well, no, that's Disney.
That's Disney. No. Let's
not set in Colombia.
Let's see. Bad Boys for Life, Fantasy Island. Let's look up some of their older stuff. Let's look in the 90s. Let's see. Revenge, The Forbidden Dance, some of these movies I can't even remember. Mortal Thoughts. Nothing's just really standing out. Double Impact. Mo Money.
Mo Money.
Honeymoon in Vegas. Let's go to the 2000s again. Movies like Almost Famous, cult classic. The Wedding Planner, A Knight's Tale. Okay.
Oh wow.
The Glass House. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Yep.
Enough, Jennifer Lopez. Stuart Little, Men in Black, things like that. Bad Boys, Gothica, The Grudge. I personally, I would probably give it a B. What about you?
I'm gonna give it a B because It doesn't sound like they've done anything lately.
Well, I mean, they've been in. I mean, lately I can pull it up, but we've already agreed on B.
Yeah.
Columbia, TriStar Columbia Pictures. I don't know if you remember anything that they've done. I'll pull up. Let me pull up TriStar.
It's funny that when you say this, the beginning credits come like flowing into my head. I can see the little
that is the thing that
Texas.
I would give it a B just for that alone, because I know for a fact that TriStar Columbia, they've done a lot of great things. They're one of those OGs that they I remember them. I know they've done a lot of great things. So where would you let me see while I pull up their filmography. Where's their filmography at? I can't pull it up. Filmography. TriStar. Ooh, 80s. Was it Loverboy? See No Evil, Hear No. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. What else? Loose Cannon. Glory.
Glory.
Hook.
Hook. Aww.
Mr. Jones. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Wow, those are really good
Those,
films.
I mean, we're talking about the My Best Friend's Wedding.
Matilda.
Urban Legend. Universal Soldier. Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker. So,
An A.
you're gonna give it an A?
I'm gonna give it an A.
I was gonna say B. So let's meet in the middle. Let's go. I mean, I was gonna say C. So let's meet in the middle and say B.
B. You got it.
All right, DreamWorks. Well, let's go there now. What do you think about now? Which was Shrek off the
Shrek.
top of your head? You know, that's the one thing that people think of DreamWorks. Not just animation, but DreamWorks overall. That's Steven Spielberg's company.
I did not know that.
There was DreamWorks. It's DreamWorks SKS. The S stands for Spielberg. I forgot it was studio by Steven Spielberg, Jeffrey Katzenberg, and David Geffen. That's what SKS stands for. Those three guys came together, made their own studio.
Gladiator?
Oh, Gladiator alone pushes it up to a C at least. Peacemaker, Mouse Hunt, Deep Impact, Small Soldiers, Ants.
Saving Private Ryan.
So, right.
Shutter Island.
Gladiator, Chicken Run, What Lies Beneath, Castaway.
The Ring.
The Ring, Shrek.
Tropic Thunder.
I'm already moving up to a B. Where are you at with She's the Man? And then on top of that, all the there's too many TV shows to go there too. I'm at a B. Where are you at?
I'm at a B.
Let's keep it at a B. Illumination.
Illumination.
The Minions is the only thing that they're known for. I'm sorry.
That's not going to give me anything.
Illumination Studios, is that what it's called? Let me pull that up. And I'm sorry, I know that's a great franchise, but it's only known for Sing, The Secret Life of Pets, which I liked, and Despicable Me. I like the movies that they've done, but they're only known for that. They don't have enough of a body of work. But the work that they have done, let's slide over, get in the frame if you don't mind.
Sorry.
But the work that they have done has been excellent quality work. They're not Pixar, but they're up there. So what do you think? What would you rank it at? I'll go wherever you go. D, C, A, B, or A. What do you think?
I'm gonna get. I'm on the fence between a D and a C. I don't want to be that person. I'm gonna give it a C because I mean I'll just give it a C.
I'll agree with you. And what?
I think we need to move it along.
We're gonna have to finish this one later. We're already at the end at the end of the show. So guys, we're gonna finish up this ranking system a little bit later. We've already hit the end of the show, and I've asked our navigator. She's already doing an excellent job. I said, look, you're our timekeeper. keep us on track. Tight 30 minutes is what the show is going to be, and that's what the show is going to be. So this is what I'm going to do. This is the show, but we're going to keep on recording, so you'll see the segment continue on a little bit later. You know, we segmentize each show, so we're going to keep the conversation going, but we're going to keep it going off air. So for now, for this live stream of the rundown, sorry about it starting late, sorry about the delays, but I'm going to keep them a tight 30 as best as I can, and I thank our navigator for doing that for me. So you'll see the conclusion of this ranking a little bit later. We're also going to talk a little bit about Smile, and we're going to talk about, what was the other topic? Snake Eyes. So check it out a little bit later. Later on, you'll see it here on the show. But for now, the rundown is going to conclude. Guys, if you want to follow me online, you can go at Chris W. Fagan or at T3 Medias. I'm monitoring both of those. Our navigator, Nixie, if people want to find you online, where can they find you?
On TikTok, I am NixonLove08. On Instagram, I am Nixon.BASTIDAS.